Hi everyone, this is Cisco, and this is my first statue review. And as you can see, it's the Xtreem Sculptures Clark Kent version 2. And I'd just like to give a quick shout out to Peter Xtreem Sculptures Tabish, who helped me get this piece. It was already sold out, and he very kindly put me on the wait list, and it came through. So thank you again, Peter. So like I said, this is the Clark Kent version 2. The version 1 was out a couple years ago, and it was pretty similar, had a slightly smaller base without the new stand. And I think it had round glasses instead of these, which are a bit more square. But very limited pieces. I think the first version had a 25 ES, and this one was 15. This is number 8, so I'm extremely lucky to have this piece. And what drew me to it initially was the pose. I saw the V1 in someone else's collection, and my eyes were just drawn to it immediately. I was like, what is that Superman? And I found out that, yeah, there were only 25 of them and they're all sold out, so I pretty much thought I would never own this piece, but I got very lucky. So I'll just give it a quick spin around so you can see the pose. Really, really dynamic. Lots of movement, feeling of action with the flowing jacket and the tie especially. And his entire weight rests on the ball of 1 foot, which I was a little bit worried about, but there's a very thick, very sturdy metal peg in the base that pegs into the foot, so he feels really nice and solid. I'm not really worried about any leaning or anything. No one's had any leaning issues on the V1 that I know about. So I'm just gonna get the camera off the tripod and get you some close-ups. Okay, so here we go with some close-up shots of his head and torso. Really nice paint on this piece. I was quite impressed actually. And I love this head sculpt. Try and get it in focus. Just really nice and chiseled head sculpt. Pretty much exactly how I'd imagine Clark Kent, Superman as Clark Kent, to look like. He's got the fedora tilted on his head like it's about to blow off. The eyes look really nice. I'll try and get them in focus. Really nice paint, skin tone. The glasses are metal. They come already attached. And I'll just get a shot of the tie, which is done in this bright red, almost metallic, glossy paint. Really, really beautiful. I love the way they did that. They just kind of peg in to the collar there and just sit like that. Really nice. And then symbol here. And what I like about it is the blue is a matte finish, and as well as his shirt and jacket, but the S is a bright glossy red, and it really makes it pop. Looks really good. Nice sculpt on the abs. And I love the way he's ripping the shirt off, about to spring into action. The pants and the jacket are like a charcoal type color. There is some nice shading on there actually. I don't know how well it comes off on the camera. Good detail on the pants. There's even, let's see if I can get it in focus, yeah, just at the bottom of the pants they're even got the stitching line like they've been hemmed, which is a great little detail. Really nice detail on the shoes. Creases and the shoelaces and the soles. And I guess while I'm down here I'll do some shots of the base, which is just beautiful. The look of the tiles, from any normal viewing distance, they look like stone. I was taken aback when I got it out of the box. It's just fantastic paintwork, and you can see the even the circular part in the middle is like a slightly different color to these tiles and these tiles. Just really nice details. Just give it a spin here, and you can see around the back it's even got some of the tiles cracked and sort of coming out of the ground. There, it looks really nice. And then this side of the base has a grate with water spilling out of it, which is a really nice effect. Unfortunately I do have, oh sorry, I'll try and get it in focus. I do have some air bubbles in mine, which is, I mean, a bit unfortunate. It's a little nitpick. Doesn't really worry me too much or anything. Just hope it doesn't lift anymore in the future. But then around here it's just cracked, like it's the cracked pavement. And then the black base underneath, which I guess needs to be there so that you can have the water spilling out of the grate as if it was the curb. And then on this base we've also got the newsstand, which is a really nice touch. It's got the newspaper in there, Superman Mystery Hero. Looks quite nice. If you look closely you can tell it's been printed like out of a printer and sort of stuck in there, but at a normal distance you can't really tell. This Daily Planet logo on the other hand doesn't, sorry, those are my dogs. Daily Planet logo looks slightly less well done. I sort of wish that maybe had been a decal. But again, it's such a small nitpick, it really doesn't bother me. You're not really looking at it. This newsstand itself is really great. It's got like damage on it, like scratches and weathering. Sorry, I'll try and get it in better focus. Yeah, you can sort of see it there. Like it's worn and it's old. It looks really great. And then I actually had no idea when I bought this piece. And then I got it out of the box and I saw a button and I thought, oh goodness, it has a light up feature. So there you go. So the newsstand lights up. Bit hard to tell in the day, but at night it looks fantastic. So really happy about that. Glad they included that. It's really cool. Sorry guys, I suddenly realised I didn't have the briefcase on here. So this piece does actually come with this separate briefcase, which is quite a heavy, weighty feeling extra piece. And you just kind of sit it on the base wherever you want it to go, like he's put his briefcase down as he's about to take off. So that's a really cool extra little addition to the statue. So I'll just spin it around here, give you a quick look at the back. So like I said, some nice shading on the jacket there. It's got the buttons and the tail of his jacket is blowing in the wind as he's running. The pants have some nice creases in the knee joints and around the ankles too. And the shoes, of course, Look really nice, some nice detail. And the tread on this shoe is quite nice. It actually looks kind of worn, like they're maybe old shoes. Sorry, going in and out of focus. Yeah, so really, really nice piece. I'm really happy to have it in my collection. And probably just end the review there. Thank you for bearing with me. I apologise, this review is probably pretty rough. I just bought this camera. I have no idea how to use cameras, particularly focusing, as you can probably tell. And right now I'm using the Rad Titan method of filmmaking, which is make it up as you go along. Jokes, I love you guys. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'd just like to say thank you to everyone out there who's been making statue reviews, because I really enjoy them, and so I want to thank anyone who takes the time out of their day to make reviews for the rest of us to enjoy. And so this is my turn to give back. So thank you for watching, and take care.